Welcome to Paranormal Gateway Paratalk. I'm the host, Scott Wise, and joining me is the other host, Mel McIntosh.
Brandon Cooper is our guest tonight. He's the shaman for Katie Stafford's team, Supernatural Inc. He is ancestrally tied to the eastern band of the Cherokee Nation and received training from the late Dianne Little Sparrow on and around the reservation as a youth. He is a 100% disabled combat marine serving on a voluntary basis in 3 veteran service organizations: Veterans Haven of Honor, Semper Fi Barn, and Pickens County Veterans Board. He has been conducting or participating in paranormal investigations for 25 plus years. He is married to psychic medium Anna Cooper, who is also part of the Supernatural Inc. team. So, without further ado, we can welcome Brandon to the show. In a minute or two.
Brandon, where are you? Here he is. Hey, good evening, Brandon. Good evening, Brandon.
Sorry about that. I had some contact issues.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So, hello, everyone.
You're welcome. I got hit my microphone all the time, so I should have more for here. You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So I do all the time.
First of all, thank you guys for having me on. It's an honor
thank you for joining us.
Be here. I'm a little thrown off because my contact fell out and I didn't have my 2 minutes to prepare to get ready to come on. So here we are.
So is that close to eye?
Yeah, I finally found it. It landed in the sink. Right.
Oh, I'll tell you.
Right next to the drain, so I had to come. So, but we're good.
Wow. Okay. That's good. Glory. So, Brandon, I'm not sure much people know about shamanism. So, do you want to explain what it is and actually how you got into it and how it led into investigating paranormal?
Yeah, so I was born and raised on the Cherokee Reservation here in North Carolina. So I was kind of born into the medicine, the Native American medicine and shamanism. But there was I had a little break for a while when I was in the Marine Corps because healing and what I had to do in the military kind of did not go together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty much raised. I was trained by a lady named Dianne Little Sparrow, she passed away in 2003, right when I got back from Iraq. But since then, I have one of my elders is the former chief of the Hopi Nation, Marvin Slowwalker, out in Arizona, and then I have a mentor here in Black Mountain, North Carolina, and his name is Gray Eyes. But I was kind of born into it. But even if I wasn't probably born and part of the Cherokee Nation, I think it would have been a calling regardless. Um, I've always been drawn to healing and trying to help people and healers, and um, so it's pretty much predestined, I guess, for the whole shamanic path. But I've been doing it almost 20 years now. Actually, no, more than that, because 2003 was 20 years ago.
Uh,
So, yeah, shoot, maybe 25 years. Good Lord, I'm old.
hey, time flies. You're having fun, right?
I'm telling you, time did something. I didn't get all these grays by
Oh
mistake.
yeah, I shaved my spot off today.
Yeah,
I did that burger cream, get a little black in there.
yeah, there you go. There you go. Oh, now as far as getting into the paranormal side, I got a similar story to most people. My grandfather passed away when I was little. I didn't get to say goodbye to him, and I was probably 10. So he decided to visit me 3 days after he passed away in my room and told me goodbye.
Oh,
I was always kind of fascinated in ghosts and the paranormal, what little paranormal shows that were on in the late 80s, early 90s. But that turned it from an interest to a passion. I wanted to figure out how my grandfather was able to tell me that he loved me, and he was there. He was in my room. I saw him. He was solid. I smelled his aftershave, Aqua Velva.
oh.
Yeah. So,
That's something I'll never forget. You smell it once, you remember it.
oh yeah. I mean that's I don't care if you cut your nose off and get another one sewn on, you're never gonna forget Aqua Velva. But so yeah, that's kind of what led me into like the passion. And then ever since I retired out of the Marine Corps, I've been able to do this full time. So it's pretty fun. I enjoy it. Hi Kimberly. I'm gonna see her tomorrow. And
Oh yeah.
who's calling me?
Is that you, Kimberly?
It's my wife calling. We're gonna do this on the air. Hi, I'm kind of live on a podcast.
Hi, wifey.
I'm on a podcast. Oh shit. I mean, love you, bye.
Don't fret the milk.
Okay. So my poor wife, she's also a hospice nurse, and she just called to say I won't be home for another 2 hours, which means she's gonna have a rough night.
Yeah.
But Kimberly Horn, let's talk about let's mention the Horns real quick. They run Horn Paranormal out of Sturgis, South Dakota, and they make SLS cameras and EM pumps and stuff, and like top quality. So I wanted to plug them. If you want to find them on Facebook, it's I think it's Who's Afraid of the Dark on Facebook. Really great quality stuff, and Kimberly's one of my students. One of my 2 students.
Hey, Kimberly, if you want to play yourself in this chat, go ahead. So.
But I spent some time with her. Oh, well, I think it was last week. I was up in South Dakota. Of course, I'm going to plug you. Oh, so last week, me and my wife had driven 5,000 miles in 7 days for paranormal stuff. So Mel, I know you're new, but get ready for a lot of driving and a lot of riding. But yeah, we just got back from South Dakota, and then tomorrow at 6 a.m. I fly back out there to South Dakota.
Wow.
So it's going to be Scott Horn. Now, okay, so now both Horns are here. And so I have to mention that Scott's a very, very good-looking man.
It's a nice name, too.
I know, like Scott Horn. I love it. Hey, guys, thanks for watching. Oh,
yeah, thanks for on.
They're awesome people.
I think I saw a podcast you had them on.
Yeah, I did. I had them on a podcast. they're starting to come into their own. They've been on. They were on a podcast last night and then last Friday. So I'm so happy and excited to see to see them grow. They're awesome. Sorry, got sidetracked, but the horns are awesome.
No.
But let's see what I said. How I got into the paranormal. But yeah, so that's how I got into the paranormal. And I've only been doing it, I guess, if you want to call it professionally, for 7 years. But I've been, I got my first little Casio handheld recorder from Radio Shack way back in the day, and a little right. And then they also sold like tri-film meters at Radio Shack, so I had the little Shack hack.
Me too.
Yeah, so like me at like 11 and 12 running around with little hack shacks trying to find the spirits. So I mean, I've loved it, but man, how technology has come a long way.
Wait, you thought about Shack hacks? I made one from, Radio Shack. And, I mean, I ask your age, but how old are you?
Well, I'm not as old as I look. I'm 42.
Okay, I'm about to say, Shack hack was back when I was doing it was like 86. So.
Yep, that was.
Yeah, I'll be 55 this year, so.
You're not too terribly far ahead of me, but yeah, mine was running around early 90s in my Jinko jeans and and my Airwalks and hunting the ghosts.
Yeah, it's fun.
I love it, and it is fun, and I try to have a good time anytime I investigate, but it's also super serious because if it wasn't for like serious paranormal investigators, some of these spirits would never be able to tell their stories and actually tell the right story. So, you could have a lot of fun, but it's also like if you just sit down and think about what you're doing, it's super serious and super humbling because you have just given a voice to the dead. Excuse me.
Yeah, when I first started off, I never had experience that. I just was so interested and that's how I got into it when I had a chance to. So I think we got to our group. That was like 15 years ago.
I mean, man, time flies, doesn't it?
Oh, God, yeah. But we're in a good state out here. So we had a lot of stuff out here to do.
Yeah, and I think I'm lucky, too, being in the upstate of South Carolina, right in the Appalachian Mountains. I mean, we got a bunch of stuff. And I like to tell everybody, anything that happened major in the entire history of the U.S. started on the East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
So every major battle that has been fought on U.S. soil is here. So, I mean, I've got Fort Sumter right down the road. The shot heard around the world. I'm spoiled. A little spoiled.
Yeah, I was in Pennsylvania most of my life, and I was like a half hour down from Gettysburg.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you're spoiled.
Oh. I was. I'm not howling now, but I've been out here 6 years.
I went to Gettysburg, the annual family trip. And, of course, I have my little hack shacks walking around, and people are looking at me like, what is this kid doing? Somebody get this kid some medicine. What is he doing? But, yeah, that was the first time I'd seen a full-body apparition.
Oh, wow.
Was at Little Round Top.
Dolphin Inn?
I can't think. It was where the river ran red with blood. It was like a little creek or something. Mm. Yeah, I don't know. I remember bits and pieces because I was little. But I looked out in the woods, and like I saw what looked like a soldier just kind of go from one tree to the other. Mm-hmm. And then later in life, I saw somebody had a VHS video of the exact same place that I was, and it's made its rounds around the internet, and it showed the full body apparitions of the soldiers walking through the trees.
I saw
Um,
one.
yeah, so that was the exact same place that I saw it as a kid. So, and then that just revved it up even more because I wasn't crazy anymore.
All right.
Well, I mean,
And
I'm
we
still crazy.
we go out and you get your first EVP or your first sighting and stuff like that. You got paid by to go something both. So
Oh, it was over. Yeah, it was over from then.
yeah, yeah. Always want getting these toys and
Hmm. But and speaking of toys, I had worked my way up and paid my dues and was finally in some more higher profile circles, and that's how I met KD Stafford from Ghost of Devil's Purge, Ghost of Morgan City, and now unfortunately he's my best friend, and I can't get rid of him. But some of the stuff that he makes in the ITC world is incredible. If you guys get a chance, it's store.supernatural.inc and check out all of the. How old were you, Brandon? Then when? At Gettysburg? Yeah, she's asking about Gettysburg. I was 14 ish, but so see, if my contact hadn't fell out at the beginning, I would have had my train of thought ready. But oh no.
oh well, you're good to go now. So
Yeah, we are. I'm trying to look at some of these questions that are coming up here. I thought I saw a question somewhere. Kimberly saying hello. Oh, you have viewers from the UK. Very nice. Right. Oh, here it is. Teresa Hall, I think. Brandon, I'm being shown a male figure around you. Oh my God, people! I'm on a podcast. Yeah, figure around you who is on a fishing trip. That sounds very familiar. I think uh, it's one of my buddies that passed away. He loved to go deep sea fishing, so that's probably you're probably seeing Justin. He hangs around a lot. I just wanted to get to that one because that was kind of spot on. So
that's all. What's the best investigation evidence wise, and where you're using your shamanism during that?
okay, so I guess I do need to explain how I use my shaman um, stuff along with the paranormal. I don't use it much when I'm in the investigator mode. I will feel that where spirits are around, and so like I can direct the team. Hey, I think we should go to this room, but that's about as far as I go because if you're trying to convince a skeptic, they're not going to want to hear your feelings. They're going to want like some hard data. So that's why we use the ITC and the electronics. So I don't use the shamanism unless at the beginning I do a blessing and a protection, and at the end I do a cleansing. But while I'm actually investigating, we try to stick to the hard facts that are the hard data that we can record. Now, as far as oh God, yes, he liked Philly cheesesteaks. As far as my favorite investigation with the most data so far would be the McIntyre Villa in Kansas. One of the most active places I have ever been. Some of the best EVPs I have ever seen. Um, if you ever get a chance to go out there, it's 2 blocks from the Sally House. So I don't know if you're familiar with the Sally House, but yeah, it's two
Yep.
blocks
Yeah.
from there.
Wow.
I guess I should have sent you. I've got a video of me and my wife and a couple of other investigators in the Sally House, and we were doing. Oh yeah, I'll talk about that one here in a second, Scott. We were having a dance party in the Sally House because we got bored. So we have a video of us having a dance party. A demon. We called it demon dance party. So
A rave.
yeah, exactly. But if you ever get it, like I say, if you ever get a chance to um, go to McAteer, it is amazing. You got to watch out for the owner, Stephanie. She's a little crazy. Stephanie, if you're watching, I love you.
You're
Oh
bonkers.
yeah, I'm telling you, she is amazing. Uh-oh, thunderstorm got her. Mel will be back.
There's thunder earlier, so she's not chicken out. So we'll get her back. I'll pop her and she comes in. So let's carry on.
And Scott brought up where I guess back when we were talking about the ink box, which is our spirit box that we make at Supernatural Ink. We were investigating in the upstairs brothel area of the Fairmont Hotel in downtown Deadwood, South Dakota. We've set the spirit box up, and we have video. I think it's on Horn Paranormal's page.
Okay.
We were talking back and forth to the spirits, and I'm just kind of sitting there. Like I haven't mentioned the word shaman up there. I usually don't. Well, through the spirit box, there was a lady's voice that said shaman twice over the ink box, and that's just it's not a common phrase that you hear. I've also had it come over necrophonics a time or two. So yeah, it was cool. It was amazing, and it's really good video. If you guys go to Horn Paranormal's site, if you want to check it out.
Sure. You can put that in chat if you want to.
Yeah. Yeah, if you can.
Well, you have a child spirit to your left.
That is. I have an idea who it is.
I'm pretty sure I have one here too.
we have this little girl spirit in our house that kind of came with the house. She didn't bother anything except she stuck her finger in my wife's nose one time while she was.
Oh, God.
Whatever, it's a little kid. But yeah, and she's usually hanging out in this room where I've got my podcasting studio. So yeah, I don't doubt that you see the child. She's pretty cool. She'll knock on doors and run away and knock stuff off in the shower. But that's about it.
Yeah, I think that's a female here. I picked up early when I stopped like falling off, certain things, and then I did I don't like to do, if you see, just say.
Scott, you have a male spirit around you, aged 13 months old. He sits at the foot of your bed.
Ah. Okay. Yeah, I've done like an EVP session here for and picked up field voice too. So.
That's one thing I don't do.
I stopped doing that though.
Yeah,
I
bring enough. I bring enough spirits around being a shaman that I don't need to invite anymore.
Right. But I just don't have to leave or anything. I don't care if you're there. It don't bother me.
Well, yeah. But my poor wife, she needs to sleep, and they like to come out at night. So yeah, I try to have as few spirits as possible. There's a couple that hang around because I kind of have a entourage of spirits that kind of go with me. But
Yeah, Mel. Or do that, yeah. I'll keep an eye out for her. So,
excuse me.
there's I tell us that almost every time I want somebody about we're talking about spirits and we did an investigation down in Maryland one time for a family who was
Meltback.
activity that thought that a child's spirit there. So we did that and they wanted us to do a sage. And the guy I know he'd done it before. And we were doing a videotape and of course going around and when I replayed back the videotape I picked up a little girl's voice saying, I think I'm crossing over, mother.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's pretty sad. You can hear it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could chill if I heard it.
Yeah, that's kind of. There's a huge debate in the paranormal world about child spirits. There's a lot of people that think there are no such thing as child spirits, and they are just an evil or mal-tempered.
Blah.
Right. Okay, fine. I'll bend that some bad spirits will mimic a child, but there are child spirits, especially it's sad. I don't like running into child spirits because
Right.
it's just sad. Like an old
Yeah.
like an old dude that died. Fine, whatever. You're old. I don't care. But it's the kids that I don't. Sorry guys, I didn't introduce him. 30 years. Well, okay, nice.
That's nice. That's cool. Easy up for some. Cool.
I'm trying to. Sorry if I'm looking down a lot. I'm trying to untangle my headphones. Like I'm struggling over here, y'all.
One time a chariot spin around again.
Right? Yeah. Just,
I guess that was I had one of those ring lights, and that cord always just wraps around them like.
Yeah. I've got two of the ring lights going right now, and it's hot in my studio, and I don't like it. I'm too fat to be hot. I think Scott said, what do you say? I think spirits get to choose when they were happiest and when and how they communicate. And that is a prevailing theory that, I've run into an older entity, well, two older, like you could tell that they were older when they passed, but they presented as they were on their wedding day. So you do, yeah. I agree with you, Scott, even though I don't ever agree with you. I agree with you on that one. Well, babies, yeah. I agree with that.
You
Mel,
sad, Mel?
Are you sad, Mel?
Not that I know of.
Are you sure you're not? Is it because the cat's claw got stuck in the thing?
Nah, that doesn't bother me.
Okay, all right, look at
That's your.
right. How they?
Maybe you recognize it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I often thought that when discussing it, like if you were an evil person or bad person when you die and cross over, do you remain that, or do you get like a second chance to redeem yourself?
I don't think so. I think energy is energy. Even though it has been disproven, but Einstein's theory that energy can neither be created nor destroyed, I still think there's something to it. I still think at the core, the energy, like if you were a really, really bad dude, you're still gonna have that energy. Now, do you have a better knowledge of what's happening, and can you try to, tune that bad down a little bit? Probably. But I think whatever energy that you were is the energy that you cross over with. Now, what they do with it, I don't know. I don't know how that works. I won't know until I'm dead, and then then Mel's gonna have a spirit box, and I'm gonna come through and ask about the cat or something. So
yeah, we picked cats up already too. OEDPs. Quite a few times.
I think the Horns, they have a ghost cat. I believe they mentioned they have a ghost cat they picked up somewhere on their travels.
Yeah, there's one in Palmyra Historical Museum. There's one there. Cause the guy who was walking around with us was volunteer that night and works with the museum. Asked me to tag along. I said, sure, So we were upstairs and I was speaking downstairs, and they were talking about how cats, they hear them there, and no cats there, but they pick them up a lot on EGPs. Well, when he's talking about it, he says, well, I know what a cat sounds like, especially when it's step on her tail, like, Rah.
Right.
Well, like, while he's talking like that, you can hear too many owls in the background pick it up. Like, wow, really? That place is the awesome place. If you get a chance to go up there, that's the awesome place to go.
Oh, there we go, Scott. 2 real and 1 spirit cat. Yep. And he's probably going to bring that spirit cat to my Paracon and drop it off. Don't you do it, Scott.
Oh, boy. You don't need spirit animals in your house?
I don't need any more. No. I've got like a ghost dog, and it jumps on the bed, and I don't like it because it wakes me up. I have enough live dogs that jump on the bed, and I account for them, and I can go to sleep because they usually they like to sleep with their back up against me. Well, when I feel 2 tiny dogs up against me, I'm cool. When there's a 3rd dog that jumps up because my German Shepherd does not jump up, then I wake up and I'm like, oh, what? Oh, it's the ghost dog.
Well, if you get a ghost cat, maybe it'll keep your ghost dog busy.
Yeah, but then I'm gonna hear them fighting. It's just gonna be, it's a no-win here at the Paranormal Palace.
Oh, who's on a ghost bear there?
That is my spirit animal, is a bear. So, but he's quiet. Maybe he'll eat the. No, don't eat the ghost.
He's dog.
Please don't eat the ghost animals. Welcome to my world.
Yeah, I think it would be the fortune of the year not to bring anything home. That would be anything that was, causing issues.
Well, the first time when I got the SLS from Scott and Kimberly Horn, I fired it up in the house, which I never do. I don't ever do any of that, but I'm like, this is so cool. I want to check it out. Fired it up, and there were immediately two figures. One was on the ceiling crawling, and I'm like, oh, this is why I don't do this. So either I had some sort of weird crab creature crawling on my ceiling, or Scott sent me a cursed SLS.
There you go.
I'm gonna blame it on Scott.
Yeah. Are you behind the warranty on it? Can you ship it back? Get another one?
All I know is as soon as I turned that SLS off, I got the biggest piece of sage that I could find, and I smoked the whole house. And I'm like, I don't need a ghost crab on my ceiling. Excuse me, y'all. Allergy season.
Yeah, cold skin for me.
Yep. That's right. I knew they sent me their baggage. Yep, I'm bringing it back to you, Kim, tomorrow. We're gonna do lunch tomorrow, maybe, depending on what time my flight gets in, and I'm gonna hand you all of your baggage back.
We'll try to keep them to you tonight. Just barely.
Oh, you got the special SC.
Yeah.
See, this is why I don't need enemies, because I have friends like that.
Yeah, you got the window model.
Okay, Kim, you can't use what I say against me. I say that to you. You can't say that to me.
Okay. It might look up how one of those to use when we go out. We use it up at the school where the birth child ministry use that there. But they ain't locked with that time. But yeah, I always looking for the equipment. That's one thing about the guys on our team. He makes a lot of stuff. Stuff that he makes, like you say about some guys big stuff, he's been doing for many years too. And the stuff he comes up with, it's just unbelievable. He's made me one of the music boxes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's
I
nice.
don't like those because those are creepy. But, I mean, they work, but they're creepy.
Hold on a second.
I'll be right here.
I did something pretty funny. Hold on.
Okay. How are you, Mel?
Not too bad.
Is that your natural hair color?
No.
Okay, I didn't
Be
think
cool
so.
though.
Oh, would that mean? Would you be like alien?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Here's like maybe. Okay.
Okay.
And it allows you to put any tune I want in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if I can't this creepy tune, I want to try something a little different. So here's what I have now. Get the moving on here. Bear with me here.
This is gonna be creepy. I just know it.
Where's your work here? Oh God, really? Talk amongst yourselves. I'll get to
Yeah. He says he doesn't want to make stuff that makes us look like we're copycats. Well, it's true. It's true. And they're creepy.
Really? Okay. Oh, you it was? I it was. Talk on yourself.
Yeah, coffee talk. Mel, you're too young to know what talk amongst yourselves is from. But it was an old Saturday Night Live skit.
Yeah.
Saturday Night Live was actually funny.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
No, I look at it all, kid. It's pretty funny. Well, I'll tell you what it was. I put it on the chicken dance.
Okay. It's not creepy. That's just weird. I love it. Okay. That
Yeah, well, I think what happened, I dropped it the other day, and the little project case, the for 9-volt, I think the battery pot's outside, and you have to get something to pry open to get it, so that's why it's. I mean, I don't know if I can angle it the right way that I would do it, but.
Did you get a shorter clip than you had on there before? Or is it still like a solid 30 seconds of music?
It's 30 seconds, yeah. It's
Put Baby Shark on there.
Yeah, yeah, shark. Or
Good way to start attracting
or
the
or,
child
or
spirits.
Norwalk song.
Or what does the fox say? Put that on there.
I don't know. We're in the middle of, and we walk by and chicken and starts to walk in.
I think you're scaring the spirits is what you're doing. What is that?
That had a real creepy on it all, you know. Oh my. But yeah, that was had one the other day while I walked in front of she. What the hell? That?
Right. Ugh. No.
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, it's cool. I used it a couple times already. Um, never had any luck with it yet. With the setting it off except for her girlfriends walking fun all the time over on. Me and Mary are outside the firehouse, so you can hear the enough from the box where the music is, and it's actually a little kid singing a cute song. But yeah, I heard across the firehouse, and they're like, "It's just us." I'm like, "Well, okay." Yeah, that's a fun
Yeah,
place
now
too.
I was trying to convince myself that I want a music box, but no, it's just not working. I don't. It's just there's something about. It's probably because I used it. I was in St. Joseph, Missouri, in the St. Joseph Lunatic Asylum, investigating, and we were up in the children's ward, and so we heard we got an EVP of the children laughing as we were doing a live review, and then the music box goes off. Well, you
Uh,
combine those two together, that's a scary movie. I've seen these movies. I know how they end. But that's also a good one if you ever get to go to the St. Joseph's Lunatic Asylum. That's the first time I'd ever been physically pushed before. We were down in the tunnels, and I had behind me was intuitive psychic medium Jessica Potter. Uh, and so I thought it was her that pushed me, and I turned around and she's way back at the other end. So I couldn't blame her, even though I wanted to.
Mhm.
Besides spirit boxes, what some of your other favorite equipment? Oh, that's a good question, Scott. We make our own version of the God helmet. So I don't know if you've seen 28 Days Haunted on Netflix.
I
Oh,
think I did. Yeah.
the helmet that Jeremy Leonard was wearing. Oh, that's our helmet. So we make our own ghost helmet, which is supposed to raise your vibrations and let you see. It opens up your psychic abilities, supposedly, in theory. And so that's one of my favorite ones. Well, it was until on the show after Jeremy Leonard put it on, he had a heart attack.
Oh,
It
okay.
freaked him. Whatever he saw freaked him out so bad that he actually had a heart attack. And so I don't know that I like it that much anymore. I haven't worn it since that show. But now that I say that out loud,
Yeah,
might might not
I
might not.
thought I saw it, but I don't remember what the gun helmet was. So,
He wore it. He's worn it twice. He wore it on Ghost of Morgan City. I think episode 5, and then he wore it. I think maybe episode 3 or 4 of 28 Days Haunted.
I'll check it out because I get 20 days home. I think the other day I would have to go and watch it. Yeah, but it's we do oh what's that STS sessions. We do them.
Oh yeah, I've done the SD's method. I did it in Pythian Castle, down
Wow.
in one of the interrogation rooms where people get scratched and punched a lot. Um, well, me being a Marine and hard headed, I was like, I'm going in there. Oh, like they had to unlock the cage for me because like none of the people that worked there wanted to go in. So I did the
Yeah.
Estes in there, and that probably wasn't one of my best ideas.
Wow.
Um, you know, but it was very interesting.
I'd probably do that too. I'm just, I'm like, well,
Yeah, I mean, I don't care.
I just do it because nobody else would.
I might have to try that again. I think we're gonna be at Pythian Castle again this year, and then Ashmore's.
Where's that at?
That is in Independence, Missouri.
Mm.
Um, let's see. Of course, Zach Bagans went there and said there was a demon.
Of course, there's always demons there.
I didn't. I didn't know if y'all are familiar with Zach Bagans and his demons. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
I think he has demons of his own. Yeah.
well, I haven't heard his response yet, but the guy that he got the Dybbuk box from just admitted that he made that story up.
I know. I heard about that.
Mm-hmm. So I'm waiting.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on the old rebuttal.
Yeah, I read that a couple of years ago, but just he didn't bring it up. Yeah.
Yep. Well.
I think of a quick box art.
But okay, we did it with Shane Pittman, and a lot of people did well, but I don't have great luck. But I did the first Joliet Prison. Oh yeah, nice. That's a good place to do that.
Ooh.
Let's see. Wow. Where am I going? Where am I going this year? I'm going to Trans-Allegheny. I'll be there. There's something with me in lunatic asylums. I mean, I must be crazy. Actually,
according in the bathtub.
Well, according to the VA, I am crazy. So just putting it out there. Then I think we're hitting Ashmore States. We're doing a bunch this year. We got 3 Supernatural Inc. We have 3 Paracons that we're doing. We're doing the Kansas City Metaphysical Fest. Oh, I wish I had my dates. I don't have my dates.
Are you going to do one here, Paracon?
I don't think so. I know we're doing Kansas City, we're doing Overland Park, Kansas, and Eureka Springs, Arkansas. But we keep adding stuff to the calendar every day, so maybe we'll swing by through that way.
Yeah, come by. And I think me and Mel will be there. So
when is it?
It's May 21st. I think it's that Saturday. It's the 20th Saturday. It's in May.
It's the 20th.
20th.
Yeah, it's Saturday 20th. Yeah.
If I could make it, I'd love to come out there, but May is busy. I've got busy time of the year, but shoot, I'd love to.
Yeah. I'm like an hour or 10 minutes down the road, so it's not bad for me.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, Mel's about an hour away from me, so. And she takes me around because I'll drive. She's so nice. I love Mel.
I love Mel too. Look at that smile.
She got a great smile.
There it is.
Yeah. She has a great speaking voice too. Because if you notice, I'll do like introducing us. I'll let her do the intro because so I talk with a list sometimes, but, so I'll let her.
So here's something weird. My sound mixer just turned itself off.
Right.
Never done that. So for a second there, if I was looking at you with a blank stare, it's because I couldn't hear anything, and I'm like, "What's going on?"
Did Ghost Dog something up there?
I guess so. So we're going to turn that off, and I'm just going to go through my speaker.
Okay.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just out of curiosity, I know you've been a lot of places and you have a lot coming up.
Hold on, I can't hear. Hang on. Audio.
You might get an echo though.
All right, there we go. Okay, what were you saying, Mel?
We've talked about some of the places that you've been, and you've got a bunch coming up this year. Is there anywhere that's still like on your bucket list of places that you want to go that you haven't gotten to yet?
Yeah. Oh, Ireland.
Oh, I'll think girls do.
To be specific, Cork County, Ireland.
Hmm.
That's where my wife's family is from.
Oh,
So we
wow.
are planning a trip to go there. But here in the States, I guess my bucket list, like it top what I want to investigate, is the Trail of Tears.
Mm,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Nobody has done it justice that I've seen, and there's a lot of natives that need their story told. So that's going to be on my bucket list where I'll try to get a film crew and just do it right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not a good idea.
Or the
Well,
Winchester Mansion. I haven't
yeah.
done it yet. I
That's
mean, I
the
know that's kind
that's
of
the other one I'd love to get to.
yeah. I know
I
that's
think
kind of everybody's
there's so many on my bucket list. Wow.
but I try not to do a bucket list. I just let spirit lead me to whatever investigation
Hmm.
comes next. 'Cause I used to try to plan it out,
Hmm.
and stuff would always go wrong. But now that I just like, okay, I'm gonna go wherever I go. Some of these small places that you would probably pass every day while you're driving, like I've been invited to, and some of those are like much better than the popular, paranormal hotspots. So I just keep it open, just whatever comes, and so far it has not let me down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say money and go because Scotland and Ireland, and yeah, we'll go. Yeah, I don't know how you're gonna save money because y'all are paying my way out there, but let's not get it around.
It's right spreading the wealth, through some top bills my way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mel's got to get her hair dyed again because it
Yeah.
looks
Yeah.
Yeah.
really good.
I
I
don't
like
think
it.
so.
Yeah, my mom died too, you see.
Yeah, right on your five head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, well, I don't have hair anymore, so I just shave it.
I don't blame you. All my hair ran away to my face.
Yeah, I get in the face and stuff, but I just shave the, I usually have,
This is my cousin.
no, is he a, what is that, troll?
The Viking gnome.
Oh, no, I thought he was backwards. Okay, oh,
That's
cool. Yeah, in fact,
I
no.
kind of apparently I look like a gnome because I'm a little short, fat guy. So people have been calling me the paragnome, and I'm like, I don't like that one, but somehow it's stuck.
Like, not you said on air, out there forever
Yeah,
now.
it's over now. Yeah, well, that's okay, I guess. I could be called worse.
Yeah, they could. I have been. So. From spirits. So,
Oh, I've been yeah,
uh,
I've been cussed out before, and I'm like, what did
oh,
I
God,
do?
yeah. Yeah, right, you. God, you'd be like, yeah, it's fine. See, I'll come here again.
Yes, yeah, Kimberly knows. Kim Hort's actually the one that made that gnome.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cute.
Well, his name is Shanome the Traveler, and because he's a shaman gnome, Shanome. And he's going to have his own Facebook page soon.
Nice.
He will be traveling with me to historic and haunted locations this year, and he will. There's no telling where he's going to pop up. He's already been on 2 Civil War battlefields, which those will be the first to load up. But yeah, so keep an eye out for Shanome the Traveler on
Uh,
Facebook.
my, my wife loves names too, Castle. I don't have it right now. It's on the shelf. She has Christmas gnomes and all that kinds. Oh my.
What's next?
What's next?
Yeah. What do we do now? What do we
Well,
talk?
yeah. Well, you covered well a YouTube station, yeah, Facebook station, right? Uh, do Facebook or not?
I do. I have Facebook. I have YouTube. Shaman Sundays on Facebook. At Shaman Sundays on YouTube, where you can catch my show every Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern. This Sunday, my guest is going to be Carter Burchard, who is he's a Bigfoot expert. He also is a UFO expert. He worked with MUFON, the Mutual UFO Network, and MUFON, the Bigfoot Mutual Network. MUFON, something with Bigfoot. Anyway, he's really cool. He's written he just came out with his third book, so that should be a really good interview.
You know, the shout out to the veterans. They help the three.
I also work with a place in Deadwood, South Dakota called Sacred Mountain Retreat Center.
Mm-hmm.
It is a center for veterans and first responders with PTSD. I'm actually flying up there tomorrow to start my mentorship classes to be a mentor with this organization. So actually, it helped save my life. And I'm a huge veteran supporter. I am a 100% disabled combat veteran myself. So, yeah, those guys are awesome.
Yeah. I want you to master that because it's so important for people that you know can go out and spend their time with people who actually need the help.
Yeah.
And when you experience what you experience yourself, you know, talk to somebody who is, you know, in the same situation, you know.
Oh, it helped me tremendously when I went through, and I went through about a year ago. And I guess also I need to plug my Paracon. So I'm doing a Paracon here in the upstate of South Carolina called The Haunting at the Mill. If you go on Facebook and you just type in The Haunting at the Mill Paracon, it'll come up with all the info. It's going to be on 55 acres, so it's going to be a very large investigation.
Wow.
I've got 13 speakers, 22 vendors. I've got people like, obviously, KD Stafford's coming because, I'm going to make him. But I've got Jeremy Leonard, Brandy, Psychic Medium, Brandy Marie. I've got Aaron G. Thompson. All three of those were on 28 Days Haunted. I've got Dr. Mary Barrett, who does past life regressions. Mary Jo Chutley, who has all kind of really cool haunted dolls, and she's on
I love haunted dolls.
She's been on Destination Fear on Travel Channel and Discovery Plus. I have Scott and Kimberly Horn, who are driving all the way from freaking South Dakota to come out to this thing.
Oh, kudos.
So, I mean, it's going to be a good time. It's March 24th through the 26th. Tickets are on sale on Eventbrite. You can find that link on the Facebook page.
Oh, awesome. Get a chance to go. I'd love to do. A little bit on my way there now.
Yeah, it's slightly down and to the right.
Down to the right. Down to the right.
Yeah.
Yep, my other right.
Yeah, right. You're on the right. Military right.
the podcast, right? Where your right's your left and your left is right. So.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh my. Well, it is. Well, hit the hour mark.
Wow, that went quick.
Yeah, I think it was quick. So, I'd love to have you back on that too. I mean, when you do more investigations coming up, maybe you'll get some stuff for us. You bring on a show. I can split video on here. I can do photos and EVPs. I can play live too. So if you want to gather some stuff up next time you come on, you can have like a show of that if you want.
Sure. Yeah, we can do that. Whatever you guys want. I'm down for the cause.
Yeah.
And apparently my phone is too. People won't leave me alone. But I had a great time. I'm so honored that to be on your podcast.
It's definitely our honor to have you on. I was looking forward to it, and when I first got your email about coming on, I said, "Yep, we'll get you on here."
Yep.
So.
So I will, yeah, definitely. I can make time later on in the year to come back on with some really good data this time.
Yeah, that is a fun chat with you.
Yep, I had a blast.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. And if I'm in your neck of the woods, I'll stop by and we'll go hunt some chicken dance ghosts.
Alrighty. Okay, everybody. Till next time, happy haunting, everybody. Bye.
Hey, we're still live.